Meow, stop that immediately. PK's here? Yeah, man. But you can't, like, just say hello to him like that. You have to say, like, meow back to him. Thanks for the popcorn, Carnation. But your popcorn seemed to have bounced out of the bowl, I think. But thank you. Thank you. What is that? Is that a jug of tomato juice? Gross. Also, I didn't say it yet, but I super did the pattern on that shirt. This one, yeah, right? You know the best part is, PBR? It's a polyester blend. It's a super stretch style from Banana Republic. It was in the final sales section online during the super annual clearance sale. So it was free shipping, and the shirt was ordinarily $80, and I got it for $20. And anytime I can get like a stretchy built shirt, I'm in heaven. So I can just move about in this shirt and be comfy as heck. Quite pleased. Just walk around me like I'm not here. The woman steps sideways, angling herself towards you, and meets your gaze with an intense stare. We found her.
I do not know you.
Mokea. The one who beat him up. Her voice is quiet, but each word is clipped and harsh.
You were looking for Kawa?
Rinko says that you robbed him during a card game.
Rinko?
Uh-oh. She scoffs in a guttural burst of sound.
The Valian? You jest, Akira. I should have thrown him into the sea. He dares to call me a thief?
Yikes. That's a steal, dude? Yeah, it's a really, really good steal. I try to not to overindulge in, exaggerated prices online. You know what I'm saying? I need to beef up my button-down collection. How would you say your button-down collection is doing? You rock the, you have the short hair look, right? I think you have precisely just the right look for button-downs, too. Especially floral prints. Oh, my God. Now that spring's approaching, or I guess it is here. Cast getting more into summer pretty soon. Floral pattern shirts, button-ups, be a good look. Imagine PBR, if you will, you with short sleeve button-up. With 2 buttons down and a neckerchief or an ascot. What do you think? I have a few floral patterns. I think they just look nice. Maybe like a yellow shirt with small daisies on them or something like that. Or black flowers that are dying. Like an ascot and neckerchief. Okay, bedtime for me. Good night, Adrian in chat. Jessbox, you were so kind. You show up, say hi to everyone, say you love Martin, a la T Meg. I live for Banana Republic outlets, and then you bounce. Sleep well. Hey, Jessbox, how's your 1080 Ti treating you? You just had a flashback? Go on. So you admit to beating him. Why don't you tell me what really happened?
What else? The Valians are fools. But Akawa wishes to trade, so we must be patient. We must save them from Nagate's storms. Even when they ignore our advice.
Right. Nagate over there. Yeah. Yes, dude, that's exactly the look I want right now. Dude, I remember, I don't know where I saw it, but a headshot of you. And as soon as I thought a second for like your face and like your hair, I just immediately thought of like what outfit worked best for you. And I'm telling you, that's the look. We're in sync. I used to work at a J Crew, and I loved just dressing people up, imagining what they look like in certain outfits. I just love it. It's fun for me. Different looks, even the stuff that we didn't carry. Even combining looks, like combining skater looks, like even Old Navy drawstring capris, bright orange ones that had the wooden beads for the drawstrings with a nice top. Things like that. It's nice. With a grunge shirt. It's good. Everything is working well, but I gotta sleep for work. Don't flame me. I'm sorry. Enjoy your sleep. Goodbye. Thanks for stopping in. So I can go on, but I can't go on? Okay. Good talk.
Ikawa told me I should see the tavern, speak with their people, learn patience. The trader Eophania, she taught me to play Valian cards. A simple game, but none would play with me in the tavern.
Aw.
Not until Rinko. I thought him kind until I proved the victor, and he grew angry. Until he stood in front of his kin and called me a Mataru of Sadahuzi, a filthy islander and a cheat.
That's not very nice.
For that, yes, I beat him. Why does this concern you?
Should have told the guards. You've been branded a thief.
I am no thief. Do you mean to insult me?
No.
I am Mataru.
All right.
I am the guard in Sadahuzi. I defend this village. If I see fit to punish a man, it is my duty.
Rinko's just a merchant. He can't fight you as an equal. Mokea opens her mouth to speak, then snaps it shut. She grimaces, averting her gaze to the sand. Adair nods in agreement. You like the way I handled that?
I did not consider this. He is Kwaru. It is not in him to fight for the village. Perhaps I was impatient.
I should challenge you on Rinko's behalf? Nah, man. Give me the coin purse and we'll call it square. Not gonna do that either. I think people usually apologize for this sort of thing.
I will not. But I will ask Akawa to send a healer. Perhaps that will quiet his whimpering.
I'm okay with that.
Here, take it. I have no need for his Valian coin.
I didn't want you to give me the coin purse. Fine. She hands you a small leather coin purse. She turns to stride away without another word. You have gained Rinko's coin purse. This small leather pouch jingles merrily with each step you take. I love the way they write in this game. It jingles merrily. Because you can imagine, like, jingle, 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 jingle. Cute. My current style goes, or what have been called, yacht punk. I like it. You should call her a Mississauga Chattahoochee. Mississauga is a beautiful place. Don't make fun of it. Okay, well, I guess we're just at PBR. PBR, when are we going shopping together? So you can say, how's this look? And I'll be like, You know, I'll do the finger on the chin look. All clean. Tina, did you remember to clean your cheeks? I feel like they can be taken out of context. But consider the way that I normally speak, I don't think anyone will make that mistake. Welcome back, Tina. Mokea's Lodge. Oh, it's her house. Oh, it's barge indoors. Which ones? Devontae, how old are you, man? Come on. Come on, man. Come on. Nice place. This does have a nice little comfy feel. It feels warm. Ever accidentally wear a see-through top dress out in public? Oh, that's not for me. Sorry. Basically, the whole story is that I was walking around for God knows how long with my several buttons to my shirt undone, bra fully exposed. A small old woman approached me and said, "Dear, did you know your shirt is undone?" And I was so taken aback that I just answered yes and walked away. The best part is you said that song's never not in your head. So when you walked away, all you heard was doom 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 boom doom doom boom. Was it a cute bra? Or are we talking like just, you know, plain beige bra? Plain beige silk bra. In which case, I'm with her. And rather, instead of did you know your shirt is undone, but rather, did you know everyone can see that effortless bra that you're wearing? Doesn't even match. Cheeks are clean already? Cool. Not those cheeks hurt her. Sin Plague, new year, new me. Well, I'm not going to steal anything from her place because that would be despicable, and I don't steal. So I'm going to leave. Nice place, though. I can't hold my liquor. Nice. Ooh, what is this? Oh my god, are these canoe patterns? That is wonderful. You can see the breaks in the sand where they keep their canoes and bring them out into the water. That is actually outstanding. I can't get enough. Like that song by the Infidels? With the incels. The Infidels? You guys ever heard that before? I can't get enough. Boom, 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 boom. I got that thing, got that thing, life that sleep. I got that thing. I can't get enough. Boom, 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 boom. Can't get enough. Boom, boom, boom. No? All right, I'll shut up. It's a sick song though. Clusters of coral dot the watery landscape with bright blooms of color. Same. Same. It was a hella cute brawl, so at least I had that going for me, I guess. Okay, never mind. I was wrong. It was a hella cute brawl. Work it. Do you. That old black brawl that you should have thrown out, but like it still works. Once you start going steady with someone, you throw that ish away and buy new cute brawls. Do you throw it away or just throw it to the back of the closet? Because like at the end of the day, there is going to be a day where you're like, I just want to throw that on. You know? You know what's the worst? When it's so fucking hot outside that you like can't feel your butt crack might be out. You don't know how people saw it. Anyone saw? Yes. The traders whine and cry. They forget how to hunt. Traditionalism. I'm not going to steal things from this village, game. Don't entice me. It is rare to see one of your kind this far north. Don't speak to me that way. Chieftain's Lodge? Please. I can't get enough. Boom, 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 boom. What do we have in here? Tribal patterns along the wall. On the floor. Sound of gust of wind barging through. Totems on both sides. Aligned properly. Ah, they're using the overhead view too. From Banner Saga. I like it. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful game. What we got over here? A little sleeping, reading, and study area. Gorgeous. I'm not going to steal anything in here. I'm just going to leave. The English department's Christmas party in a black dress you thought was opaque, but wasn't. All your colleagues and professors see your ass. It's a different case. You know, Tina, there is a phrase, slang, you know, my ass hanging out, Urban Dictionary style, which means generally, you know, you're showing out, you know, performing at such a high level that your ass is hanging out, you know. So maybe you were there, and that was your way of just saying, you know, yeah, this is the English department's Christmas party, but I'm clearly the best person in the English department, so my ass is hanging out. You know what I mean? So, in a way, awesome. Nice job. I mean, what are they going to say? They'll literally say, damn, she was so balling her ass is hanging out. And people who understand slang will go, must be a good teacher. So, you know.
Amira's winds blow sweet upon you.
I'm going to use that as a pickup line on someone. Hey there. Yes. Amira's wind blows sweet upon you.
blow sweet upon you.
Same. What phase? Cross? Same. If you got it, flaunt it. That was the actual lyrics to the song, too. If you got it, flaunt it. If you wear it, show it. If it's opaque, probably not. If your shirt's undone, show bra. If they don't like it, fuck 'em. If you got it, flaunt it. If your cheeks are washed, then just show them, show 'em. Dynamic weather, I love it. We're all done here. Yep, we're all done here. Dun, 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 dun. I can't sell it. It sucks. Wait, I say take money? Yo! I can take Rinko's money and not give it back to him? Okay, time out. Rinko, when we first met him, claimed that he was playing cards, minding his own beeswax, and that he got attacked unjustly by a raw woman, right? We talked to the bar owner. He said, I think that he was running his mouth, Rinko, and met someone who he assumed had never played cards before, and she had, and started running him into the ground, but I'm not sure. We spoke to her, and she said, my villagers told me to go get used to the Valians and learn their culture, so I went to a bar. No one would play cards with me except for one guy. I started beating him, trying to make friends. He talked trash to me, talked down to me, so I socked him up. I want to make amends, so I'll steal a healer his way. So he's getting a healer out of the situation, but he was being a prick. I don't think he deserves his money. I'm not going to give him his money back. I'm going to take his money. See, I have to wear yoga athletic leggings for work, and a while back my usual pair was dirty, so I had to grab an old pair at the back of the closet and didn't realize that I had gained weight, so I first bought them. Zippers stretched a little thin, and my ass was fully visible for a full day of work. Nice job. Nice. Mesmerized, simple-minded. What? Oh, no. They disguise it, hypnotize it. That's not the same song. I'm taking his money. Look, it changed. Rinko's empty coin purse. I love video games. It went from Rinko's coin purse, which jingles merrily with each step, to Rinko's empty coin purse. A small leather pouch, disappointingly empty. Yes. I am so happy. Awesome. I decided to trouble myself with Rinko's problems and took his money for myself. Yes. Nice. I think I did the right thing, honestly. I thought you were singing Hypnotize. What? Devontae, no. Dude, look. Here. Devontae, I know you know this song, dog.
I don't wanna wait on right now, and it's time. You trust me.
There it is.
The light and the dark, if you love me, say it. If you trust me, do it. If you want me, show it. If you need me, prove it. If you love me, say it. If you trust me, do it. If you want me, show it. If you need me, prove it. You see now, actions speak louder than words. Oh, it's time to want me. It's time.
What version is this? Where's the background? Where's the acapella version? What? What? There we go. This was like every single Black Eddie movie when the dude was fucking up and the girl was done with this shit. Yeah, this is where like the girl is out with her girlfriends and they're all talking, but the audio is muted and the song's just playing and she's shaking the head like this. But her friends are like telling her, you know, have a good time and fuck about him. And she smiles like, okay, let's go out and have fun. The guy is out like driving by himself in his car like this, knowing he fucked up, looking around, looks out the window and sees a black couple walking, having fun. And he shakes his head like, damn, and keeps driving. And that song's playing the entire time. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, time for bed. Tina, bobina, banana, fana, fofina, me, my, momina. Tina, sleep well. I'm glad, honestly, if nothing else, I'm glad that you're going to bed and the last vestige of this stream before you go to bed is Brownstone's If You Love Me. It's no matter what you dream of, what kind of sleep you have, it's going to have that song playing somewhere in your head. And that makes me happy. And Bokeem Woodbine, yes. Yes, indeed. Yes. If you love me, say it. If you trust me. If you want me, so if you need me, prove it. I'm going to sleep as well as possible. Good. Good, you do that. Man, Rinko's going to be pissed when he finds out I took his money unless he doesn't know. This is a nice send-off, blushy face. You're a nice send-off, blushy face. Sleep well. And as always, if you can't sleep, you can drop back in here, return here. I'll be up. Hey, Rinko, what's up, man?
Days I'd fire up the kettle for you or something. Sorry.
I spoke to Makea, and she claims that she won fairly and you insulted her.
A surprise! The brute speaks! And you have survived the conversation in one piece.
Man, what a bastard.
Merla. Perhaps my tongue was loosened by drink. What of it? Is any man who insults the savage's pride due a beating? The law is on my side.
The savages? It might help if you didn't call them savages.
I refer only to Mokeha, that shark-faced harpy. May Andra's beasts feast upon her eyes.
Rinko thrashes feebly in his bed, one fist raised defiantly.
She cheated me. Are we to lose our home for the sake of Clario's alliance?
Drop the charges and I'll be happy to lend you a hand.
Merla, and I'm in no position to bargain.
No,
Is that
because I'll
it?
beat you up.
Well, you are not wrong. So be it. I will tell the guards that the matter is settled. And Agrasima, the money will keep a roof over our heads until I am fit to work. I cannot see why you do this, but I will not forget.
Steal his money? Already did. That's the payoff. Sin Plague. That is honestly the biggest payoff so far, is that I took the money from his coin purse already. She gave me his coin purse and said, I don't need his Valian money anyway. And in the item screen, there was an option to take the money. So I took his money and never gave him back his coin purse. And the amount I took was around 1,000 copper. And then just now, in order to have him drop the charges against her, the girl he calls a savage, I offered him 200 copper. So out of his 1,000 copper, I gave him 200 copper of his own money for him to drop the charges against her. So he played himself. Or rather, I played him. Oops. If you love me, say it. If you trust me, you shouldn't. If you're racist, fuck you and your money is mine, 'cause I stole it. Oops, and now it's mine. Boofed, you won't get it. Oops, now it's mine. So we've done everything we can do in here, looks like, right? Yep. Did those tasks. Now we have to do reach the dig site. Reach the dig site. Moving eastward on our map. Steal it? Oh, I did. I stole it. It's already been stolen, dealt with, and gotten. I got it. It's mine. It belongs to me. I'm the captain now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm super saying? Oh my god, did you see the shadows, guys? Just right there. Look at the size of the shadows based on where Adra is standing. And the lighting we have. The lighting only from the lantern right here. She's moving the lantern back and forth dynamically. And look at the shadow size cast right here. Changing based on when she moves the lantern. That is absurd. Their shadows grow, descend, and drop down in size based on her waving it. That is obscene. I cannot be impressed enough. My god. Something takes a part of me. May. Leave town. It will take me an hour to exit the city? Merde. Oh. Yeah, the current home bundle is Destiny 2. That is not for that. That's for the pop culture bundle. I can show you that, though, if you want, since you asked. You didn't, but too bad. Kupo, you shouldn't have said anything, because here we go. It's time to sell out, boys and girls. Yeah, I'm advertising this Humble Bundle instead. It is the Pop Culture Book Edition bundle. The thing is, all us nerds buy enough games, right? So if you want games, you know where to go. Humble Bundle. Use my code. But what about books? It's spring. It's time to read. You know what I'm saying? So if you want some pop culture books for the price of like, what was it? $1, $7, or $15, you can get 6 books, 13 books, or 18 books. And there are so many you can choose from. There's a Python bundle as well. Oh, the Bobby Womack? The Dude for Love remix? Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Anyway, invest. If you haven't done so already. Use my humble code to get the best of the best of the best, sir, with honors. Or don't. You know? Don't have to. Just an idea. Thanks. Boom. Thank you. I had more to say. I forget. Oh, we have to go here. Oh, Bobby Caldwell, you're right. Bobby Womack, you messed me up too, dog. I can't let go. I just want to let you know. For love. And I can't let go. I just want to go up there and hopefully there's a fight, looks like. We fighting? Let's fight. Who wants to get got? This might have been a bad idea. Thick woodlands spread to the east of Port Marge, slowing your travel. Birds flutter above you and insects drone incessantly. The path eventually gives way to a game trail, then to no path at all. Continue. You find a curiously marked tree, the bark gouged away in a pattern. The striations seem to run upward, from right to left, just shy of vertical. Examine the markings. About you. Zolti examines the gashes in the wood, then plucks a tuft of hair from the side of the tree. Wild boar did this. Zolti taps the tree. Look at this. A sigil has been lightly carved into the wood, so faint as to almost be imperceptible. You press carefully into the forest, your clothes damp with humidity and the water dripping from the trees above. That sounds so gross and hot. Hey, Vay. Hey, Vai. Welcome back. Before Tina's stream was over, I was like, yo, they got swingy swing rides that look like a ship, but not an actual ship ride, and I still don't remember the word for it. What? Oh, this? Aren't they called the galleon? Pirate ships? Oh. Wild boar did this? I did this. Are you a wild boar? A quiet rustling in the underbrush draws your attention northward, deeper into the forest. Call out someone there. Hide in the undergrowth for sure. Success, yes. You duck silently behind a log and still your breathing. Whatever's making the sound draws nearer. Through a gap in the foliage, you make out a tall island Amawa, standing among a small sounder of wild boars. Matted copper hair hangs over his features, and wild boar hide drapes his frame. Despite his presence, the swine seem entirely at ease. Sneak past the area? Failure? What? The man stands abruptly spinning on you. His staff raises up ready to strike. Ikata, then who are you? For what are you here? The Huanan language thickens his accent. Well, we were doing well for a while. What's up, Tobaristo Soba Dasumach? What's up, Torbjorn? How do you see the game so far? I see it as a vast and dramatic improvement over the first, while retaining many of the elements and charms that made you love the first, and giving you much more to do, and simplifying many of the features of the first that made it convoluted, such as the map, the camping feature, and using the camp rest functions, the stealth checks, and many things like that. Adair perks up at the sight of the boars, alternately imitating their grunts and chuckling. Stop that, Adair. Only at length, and what appears to be a heel-dragging afterthought, does his attention at last turn to the strange man in the mist. Dirt darkens the folds of the man's skin. His lips curl over jagged teeth. He waves the stick at you. Don't wave a stick at me.
No, never talk. Just go. Leave this forest. Go leave these islands. Go return from where you've been.
His adhering is halting, the language thick in his mouth. Fuff. Oh, we can bluff. I came here looking for you. The people on the coast say you could help me. Let's bluff.
They always think they know better
Woof.
than this kith in this wood. Then when they need help, they always go ask me.
Pass the check. Nice, thanks. Barely passed it. Jesus. Zolti puffs out a heated breath. Skullduggery?
You go. Speak quickly then. Your words disturb this place.
What are you doing out here with all these boars?
Learning. The boar teach much about survival if one listens, if one watches. So sing. So say those who know.
I have no idea what he's talking about. Kratos? No, there's no boy with him. Those who know, who would that be?
This question helps neither of us, I say.
Well, it sounds like you're speaking of Galavan. Yep, the wilderness. I knew that.
Always you foreign sorts speak of your changing god. I say you know nothing of change, and less of the hunt.
All right, don't speak down to me like that. It's not been a very productive exchange. I'm not going to say that. It's about those boars of yours.
What of them then?
Can I get some pork, please? I'm not saying that. I like a boar of my own. Not saying that. Why are these boars matter so much to you?
Then I need a reason. I say I do not. That is plenty reason.
The pig snorts and nuzzles the man's leg. Okay. Look, I just want to pass through this forest.
No, your sort always want. This forest is not yours.
Okay.
This land is not yours.
Okay.
Go, leave.
Look, I'm not here to take from these lands. I'm here to protect them. That's not true. I'm hunting a god. If I fail, your islands will not be spared his wrath. The man frowns, then pulls a leather wrapped pouch from within his belongings. Hands shaking, he hands it to you. Aw, hands shaking? You have gained an item. Wise teeth necklace. The item was put into your stash? Thanks? This necklace is crafted from the teeth of an Amuan sage. Ew! Gross, but thanks. Some of the more superstitious Hanuan tribes believe a person's learned wisdom is held not in the mind or heart, but their teeth. This small fetish may hold some understanding. Okay.
Then go, take this. They protect you if you speak true. They tear out your throat if no.
He dismisses you with a wave. Thanks. I'm guessing I have to leave, right? Just thought I could make a friend. Long grass like boar, learn much. Crying face? We didn't do anything yet. Nothing to cry about. Can we just talk a little more?
Always wanting more. I've given you what you asked for. You go now.
You know what? Fine. Whatever. Bye, dude. It's not worth the trouble. Thanks for the teeth necklace. Imagine going into a forest looking for supplies and getting teeth necklace instead. Nice, I guess. Who has them? It's in our party stash, right? There it is. Ooh, it's exceptional too. 1 intellect, 1 history, 1 insoc. Ingsoc. I mean, rally to me, right? I'm not wearing a stupid hood or a padded cap. This is so ridiculous. Adrian, did you watch Backlash tonight? Someone already asked this? Yes. I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Devontae, you caught yourself. Get out of your pocket, man. Can I get some pork chops, though? We're not going to ask him for pork chops. I'm going to pork chop you. Old Battleground. It isn't always easy to judge who fought or why, but what belongs to the dead, leave behind is a legacy anyone can claim. You come upon the site of an ancient battle. A ratty standard snaps in the breeze as color leached by sun. Search location. 3 hours pass. And find a motley assortment of coins in the warrior's remains. Nothing like looting the dead. Mail armor. Keep searching. Nice. Keep searching. Dagger. Good thing time's on our side. I think? Question mark? I have no reason to believe that it's not. Like, there's no consequence so far. I'm sure soon there will be consequences for taking too long of doing things. A solitary rice farm. It looks bountiful enough to welcome trade. Oh. Rice wine. Barf. Rice. We have plenty of rice, I think. I don't know about plenty. How much rice do I have? Not a lot, I think. How much rice do I have? I have 6 rice. I could use some more. It lowers the amount of damage I take. Ham pound. Give me like 12. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, plus 15 max health. Speaking my language. Expensive, but give me all of them. 130? Fair trade. I like it like that. I'm watching at the moment. Who? Me? What the hell are you wearing? What is your posture? Oh, my character? I'm so glad you asked, Vale. This is the Death Maul helmet. It was worn by a famous general who would charge headfirst into battle with his heavily armored warriors, and they brought death with them wherever they went. Anyone who came close enough to challenge them fell in battle over and over again because he was so skilled and brought death wherever he went. Eventually, he was killed in battle, and when he was dead, they severed his head from his body. But his teammates, rather his troops, still carried his head, severed head, and helmet into the battle. And stories say that he could still be heard bellowing orders from within the helm, leading to countless more victories. And then over time, they decided it was best to bury the head, his enemies. And, well, they buried his head, let his body be eaten by ravens or crows, and then sold the helmet. It's no, I'm wearing it. But it grants death runes, which is sick. Honest question, what up? Bokeem Woodbine's Wikipedia still upsets me. Are you done? I was doing something before all this started. I was going to... damage taken to max health. Oh, consume with resting. That's right. You don't just put it on them any longer. You eat it when you rest. You don't just like put it on the person. Potions you put on them. I'm dumb. You can't just rest anywhere, right? You have to rest only at inns. There's no more campfire nonsense, right? Right. Right. You just rest here. That's what you thought, Joey. But no spoilers. Yeah, Joey. If I play Red Dead Redemption before RDR 2, can I come to you to talk about story, plot, character settings, lore stuff? Yes, absolutely, dude. Are you kidding me? It's in my top 5 of all time. Yes, please. Please, 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 please. Please. I'll even make a section on the Discord. We have a lot of channels, but most of the channels people don't want to go to, they just mute or mark as read anyway, right? I will make a separate section called RDR. You know what I just realized? I don't have an Adrian section. It's my Discord and I don't have my own section, just Adrian's section. For like Detroit Become Human, Shenmue, Red Dead Redemption, you know, just Adrian stuff. I would love to talk Red Dead Redemption. Love. Anything. Story, plot, character, anything. Because I plan on going through and playing it again on a deep lore run and reading everything lore-based, speculations. There's a lot of theory crafting in RDR. Random NPCs who are not so random, more so than you think, who return at later places. I've done before. When I do the speed runs of Red Dead Redemption, one of the things I point out is how you see characters on the train at the start that you don't realize come apart later on. Like Bonnie McFarlane, who you've seen over and over again, obviously, in the speed runs. Bonnie McFarlane is on the train with you. She sits like 3 seats back. The two people talking behind you on the train when you arrive, from Blackwater to Armadillo, the old priest, the father, and young Jenny. You meet young Jenny later on. In fact, in the speed run, we accidentally meet Jenny every single time, but we just don't speak to her. She's a separate quest line. You meet Jenny again, but it's happenstance. You either run into her or you don't. But if you're following the path the right way, you should see her. It's just a matter of going over and talking to her. And she talks about the faith discussion that she had with the father on the train. There's so much in RDR that goes unappreciated. Underlooked, I should say. Overlooked. So yes. Absolutely, dude. Sorry, I got hella distracted. You say special words, man. You say RDR or Shenmue, and I pause in my tracks. I think I've said before, my top games, right? Red Dead Redemption, Shenmue, Fury, F-Zero on Super Nintendo, and Final Fantasy Tactics. Maybe 11. Those are my top 5. Yeah, she is on the train. Let's do some rice for you. And some tarlo for you. And some tarlo for you. And rest. What I don't know is how long the buffs last. Do they last one game day only and then they wear off? I actually do not know. Current effects. Nice. We'll see. Enters from the darkness. Final Fantasy XI. Stranger. Nice callback. I see what you're doing. As soon as you said darkness and then said stranger, I even said it in the voice. Final Fantasy XI, stranger? Well, heck, I know all about that game. Who am I? I'm no one important stranger. Just heard you say Final Fantasy XI and thought I might put you in the right direction. What? What in the hell you talk about? And how'd you even get here in the first place? I didn't even see you come here. Now, there's no need for hostility. I just happen to go wherever I'm needed. And believe me, John, I'm needed right here. Whatever you say, friend. Oh, man. I love that quest line. Fury? No, Fury. F-U-R-I. Fury. Not Fury. F-U-R-I, Fury. I played that game on stream and was mesmerized by everything. The camera work, the production, the music, the very minimal text, the fights, the fight design and style. I played through it again and loved it. I just love that game. Oh, whoa, an Obsidian game. Hello, former Obsidian Lork. Oh, yeah, I just traded here. Kupo. Oh, look. Aoth's footprints from walking in from the sea. That's cool. Ominous, but cool. Maybe not good for us, but... Furry. Yeah, Furry is my favorite game of all time. Love me some furries. I never got to beat it. And my PlayStation Plus is up, so rip the dream. Just buy it. You know? Just buy the game and play it and enjoy it and love it. It's fantastic. That's a hard game. But also, like any good challenging game, I should say, it's fair. Fury is a fair game. It is not unfair. It just takes patience. Patience and timing. It is not a race. It's not a race. It's just patience. And if you have patience, you will have great reward because you will feel sick. You will feel sick when you make certain plays in that game. GIF reference? Stop it. Lorg, my good friend, part bear, part shirt unbutton, part ascot, talking to you. Rude. Trail before you seems thoroughly disturbed by erratic tracks. The sparse plants to the immediate sides of the path roughly mangled. A struggle may have occurred here. I'm going to search the area. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter who searches this up. Zadi makes sense of the chaos within moments. No blood spatters suggest it was not a fight, and compatriot easily identifies the clawed prints of, Zalrips. I remember them. The tracks seem recent. A dry and ropey vine has been pulled taut across the path and inexpertly covered in dirt. So a trap. Beyond, a group of road figures cringe and cower at a nearby river's bend. Just around the river's bend, Each is frozen in place, ashen and gray, like statues crafted of soot. I'm gonna disarm the trap, obviously. Ooh, Adra has a 2 in trap disarming. Is that enough? What if he fucks up and he ruins it? Let's not. Let's just circumvent the trap. You leave the well-traveled path and pick your way through the wilderness, eyes searching ahead of you for additional traps. You hear a series of quiet chirps and growls ahead, and make out the movements of small forms through the undergrowth. There's no right way to say hello, really. Now I'm watching a video about it? Good. Sneak closer to observe. You creep closer, parting the grass for a better view. A handful of Zarips hiss and snap at one another, shaking their spears in their scaled fists. They stand over the apparent source of their argument, a small piece of loot likely stolen from other travelers. Stoke their anger? Yes. You reach out with your thoughts and brush the simple chaotic minds of the wilder. As if blowing on an ember, you encourage their anger. Their hissing grows more heated and they begin to jab at one another. Finally, 2 leap at a third who scrambles away into the overgrowth. The Azarips all give chase, crashing after. With the Azarips gone, you're able to collect what they left behind. You discover a few coins, a tattered cloak, and an old stiletto. Well done. I like these encounters. Those are sick. It's not spiders. I said Zarips. If it was a spider, there's nothing really in this game that's not called a spider that's a spider. They're just dead ass called like spiders or arachnids. Or like a version of it, like black widows. Whereas Aloth, is he dead? It depends on your playthrough. But he hasn't shown up yet. But when you do any kind of loading screen, the loading screen they show you shows Aloth on the right side of the ship. You'll see when we go to like the dig site up there, it's gonna have a loading screen, and you'll see our boy up there. Which means as long as you didn't F up in the first game, there should be a way to encounter him in this game. But he hasn't been around yet. So, are you suggesting Spider-Man's your friend, man? Just some lizard men getting busy in the bushes? Lizard people. You know? Oh, repair supplies. Thank you. Thanks, video game. Ingwithen dig site. Quick save the god. Actually, the god came here. Its giant footprints would suggest. I think we're in for a world of hurt. Well, let's find out. I'm not going to play that on stream. That's just... The minute I saw you link that, I thought, well, probably a bad idea. See right here, this is the loading screen I'm talking about. On the right-hand side, clearly that's Aloth, right? From the first game. So it would imply that he is present in this game. And when I spoke to the developers at PAX East on stage, they did allude to certain characters do show up in this game, depending on your play through the first game. Which ones they are up to you. Durant's does not show up at all, from what I know. Which is fine, because Durant's is trash anyway, and has trash mind. It's a grumpy old man with a stick. Howdy, friend. Such a wonderful game to play. My hat off to you. My invisible top hat comes off to you. What's up, Jack? It is wonderful. It is. Like, I've spent so much time meandering, you know, and wandering around, and I'm really bad at these kind of games. Like, I'm not bad at playing them or competing in them. I'm just bad at progressing because I stare at too many details, and I try to find out what stories are being told in the game. And so what should be like 8 hours of progression, it's just 8 hours of being in area number 1 because I'm too busy looking around. You understand what it's like, right? Look at this Jurassic Park ass footprint right here, which we know belongs to Aethys, obviously. Couldn't belong to anyone else, unless the game does kind of toss us a curveball, and it's actually a T-Rex. That would be cool. Thank you for the host, by the way.
Watch your weight.
What? Zalti bends double, hands resting briefly on her knees before she wipes sweat from her brow. Huffing to catch her breath, she glances up to you with a bright smile.
If you'll spare me a minute, I'd like to perform a last rite for these poorly departed souls. Please, Watcher. Without my guidance, they might have a hard time finding the light.
What happens if they can't find the light?
They'll be lost, never making it to hell and back. Or they'll wander and eventually find their way, lifetimes after they should have.
Her jaw takes on a determined set and she straightens, ready to work.
That's supposing they ain't a follower of Aethys. What do you reckon happens to them folks in hell when the god of rebirth is deader than a doornail?
I'll allow it.
Mighty kind of you.
She grins happily. With 2 intense strides forward, she unsheaths her sickle and lantern, fluidly swinging each in a series of well-practiced movements. Chanting, whirling weapons slice in the air, Zalti's voice lifts and falls, an invocation, a summons to any departed lingering in the area.
This here's a final call for all souls. Last stop for the lost. Gather round now, I'll cut you loose and haul you into the light.
Is that the actual, incantation that priestesses? Is that how you learned? Is that what you were taught in schools? This here's a final call for all lost souls. Last stop for the lost. Yeah, Vitata, you understand. 8 hours of camp spending, yeah. Man, I did not miss you. The only one I miss from PoE 1 is Hedavadia and her lovely transformation. The lantern rattles in her grip, and the light from within flares blindingly bright. In the silence of your held breath, it almost seems like a soul should sift up from within one of the corpses, quivering in the air before siphoning into the lantern's fading brilliance. But the ashen bodies are bereft of souls. So in the end, Zalti's light fades without acquiring anything. Light, you got one. Hey, you got one. I'm going to say nothing.
It's my honored duty to reap and shepherd departed souls during their journey to being reborn. With Aethys dead, me and the other reapers gotta gather as many souls as we can.
Oh, she doesn't know.
We'll keep him safe until Gon returns to hell and can take him into his divine embrace.
What do you mean?
I'm keeping lost souls. And here. And that's all I care to say for now. Let's go.
Ah, man. Listen, homie.
Give me a real challenge.
I know that you think you're... Ah, man. That sucks. Ah, I wish she knew.
Consider it done.
Oh my god. We just pillaged the dead, kinda?
I got this. I got this.
Kinda gross.
Watch and learn.
Level up time. Might as well up your religion. Based on what you've been doing lately. And, more Arcana. Choose one ability. Oh yeah, I wanted to do Pillar of Faith free. Yes. Give me that Pillar of Faith. Ooh. What are you wielding right now? Weapon proficiency. Don't to do the magical do the bippity boppity do. Wand. Next. Nice. Adair, you're up next, homie. Let's do more stealth with an F. S-T-E-L-F, stealth. Your bluff has been saving our butt cheeks, so let's just keep doing that for now. And, how adept are you now? We have Crippling Strike. You have Smoke Veil. Not to be confused with Verily Veil. And we did Dual Wield Enhancement, which is always nice. Dirty Fighting. Turn some of their hits into critical hits. That sounds amazing. A la T-Meg. Yes. Style? Dagger. Obviously, yes. 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 And now me, Zazie Beats. Let me get more insight and athletics. Let's go back to sleight of hand. Mechanics could use some work though. Whatever, we'll go back to that. We're doing half fighter and we're doing half cipher, which makes us new power level unlocked. Choose abilities for both classes. Nice, dude. Yes, one for fighter, one for cipher. I love being a Psyblade. There's a power in the feeling, a power in the sound, rising up from the underground. What's this? Is just grabbing someone's arm into the fray? The fighter lunges through the battle, pulling an enemy into immediate melee range, causing crush damage and leaving them dazed. Yo, that's wild. That is great. I like it. Get old-fashioned, get over here. Fighter stances. The fighter trains in the ability to adopt specialized fighting stances. Each stance excels at a handling a different aspect of combat. Defender stance is apt for holding fast against groups of enemies. Cleaving stance is effective when attacking several enemies at once, while warrior stance is best for standing toe-to-toe against a single enemy. That'd be better for... This would be nice, but this would be better for actually being more of a support tank. So let's do that. Wonderful. And for the Cypher, Soul Whip is godlike. Ice Strike is doing us, well. It's doing well enough. Weapon and shield style. I should do that. I'm not sure though. Draining Whip. Enhances the power of the Cypher Soul Whip to drain focus more quickly. Hasn't been a problem later. Hasn't been a problem really. Greater bonus damage? Not yet. Overwhelms the target's mental ability to communicate with his own body, paralyzing it and causing his soul to emit a shockwave that can leave nearby enemies immobilized. Pushing them violently backward. Causes the target to relive the psychic trauma of an injury moments after receiving it, experiencing damage all over again. It's not AoE though. I feel like we have a lot of good crowd control stuff. We don't have actually... Ooh! Invades the minds of targets in the area of effect, causing them to believe they are surrounded by phantom foes, leaving them flanked for the duration. Oh boy. Oh boy, Adra would have a field day with this. Ooh. Ooh. Flanked for 18 seconds? Yeah, dog. That's... Give me that. Adra, you're welcome. Small shield, small axe. What type of weapon is Shattered Vengeance? It was a mace, wasn't it? It was a torch, technically, that was bashed into a mirror. Does that make it a mace or a club or... Is it up somewhere? Because I want to get that eventually. Oh man, it's not up anywhere. F. No one knows. I'm sad. I don't know what it is. I'll just say it's a mace. We'll see. Good upgrades, though. I'm content. More bodies turn to dust. What's up here? A better view of everything, that's for certain. Ooh, and a way down. Sneaky sneak?
I got this.
Ah, sneak, 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 sneak. Hey, with this footprint. Man, I feel like there are multiple paths to take. Is there a right or a wrong one? This is... I'm sorry there's a hushed silence from me, but I'm just examining everything, you know? There's always so much to look at and do in this game. You gotta take the right approach. You don't have to. Although it's wise to do so. I feel like this ladder might be the right approach. Rather than just going down there. But like, what if we take the ladder down there and we're ambushed? I'm not taking that risk. Sometimes I feel like strategy games have pseudo rewards, right? Like, oh, you decided to go around and you found a ladder. Congratulations, here's your reward, winky face. And you're like feeling yourself, I'm so smart. And then you go on the ladder, and next thing you know, ambush. And you think to yourself, I should have just gone down the steps. You know? Not me. Not today. Why is... Adra, he's not leading the way. I'm leading the way. It happened. I'm making sex puns. Grow up. This is the dig site. Looks very abandoned. Except for, you know, the dead people here. I'm just gonna loot them.
Watch and learn.
Sure they won't mind. We should sneak. Just in case. That is a mighty big footprint. I can say with a great amount of confidence that AFS came this way. Look at the size of those toes. Beep and Angel, where are you? That's some feet right there. So we could have just came down this way and been fine. I think. Luminous Adra pool. I trust nothing. What we got here? Scroll of minor healing, give me that. Palm salts. Yeah, sure. Weather journal page, please. Whatever Okaydrian did to that last batch is working. We're seeing much higher concentrations of essence in the harvested Adra. I only wish he'd let the rest of us in on his methods. One of our Huana workers got the jolt of his life transporting one of the crates, and that's on top of the one that got blinded last week. All Okaydrian has to say for himself is that they were careless. I'm the one paying these islanders' families out of my own pocket. At this rate, I'm going to be the one idiot who comes out of this whole enterprise with less money than I started. S. Okay, S. Let's see if there are any butt prints. You and this cat thing. I don't know what it is, but... I don't have a follow-up ready, actually. Just you and this cat thing. I could have just gone down the ladder. With zero punishment. I thought the game would punish me, you know, drop a bomb on me or something. You know, you dropped the bomb on me. Ancient training hall.
Give me a real challenge.
Why does she say give me a real challenge for dissolving? And it, kitty!
Watch and
Meow meow. Oh. Mine now? Was that even a cat? I don't think that was a kitty cat. Gosha? While Gosha is following you around, you receive a bonus of perception and enemy weapon attacks are less likely to crit against your party. It is a kitty cat. Wow. Nice. Less crits. Thank you. You come with me now, kitty cat. Oh, look at the kitty. Can you pet them? No, stop.
Look there.
That's... Where'd that come from? Where'd that wyvern come from?
Hey. Uh-huh.
Or dragon, or whatever it is. Whatever it is, where did it come from? Where'd it go?
I got this.
No, you don't have this.
Hey.
Hey. Where'd it go? I know I'm not going crazy. I saw it approach. Oh. Pause. You. Kitty? Yeah, kitty. Devontae can't beat me at Sex Pun. Step up, loser. Get him. Hurt his feelings. Can you just backstab it? Sorry, I apologize. A worm with a U. I'll teach you to get punished. You want to possibly, you know, flank? Thanks, dog. Glory be to gone. Huh. You will. Nice job, everyone. I feel like we had a good team effort right there. And Ancient Training Hall again. Warning, extreme danger inside. By order of Odorisi, the training hall is off limits to exploration. So the smart money says don't go in there. However, I'm not smart. So guess what I'm going to end up doing? Going in there. Ferris, take this coin out to Tawanan Village and see if you can round up anyone willing to do a week's digging for pay. Try the low caste types first, then the Rapora. They're used to hard work and don't ask for more than their share. S. Who is S? Who is S? And thanks for the copper, S.
I got this.
Your copper is my copper. Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Hate that song. I hate it, but I love it. And I know it, which makes me hate it more. There's so much to explore. I was just playing some good old Switch tiles and getting bodied in the chat. You started it. Barrel? Destroy it? Take that, barrel. And this. We're so strong. Nice. Hope we didn't scare the cat doing that. Imagine just being a little kitty cat and someone comes along and says, "You're mine now." And then you start smashing barrels around you. Footprints go that way, don't they? Oh, he just straight up walked straight through. He just stepped in here, Bigfoot, and then stepped through and left. It's mighty Barts of him. All right, well, guess we'll keep exploring. I did not. Devontae, no one likes a liar, man. What happened over here? Can't go. We'll never know. I kind of feel bad just turning these ashen bodies into collections of dust in the ground and taking whatever loot they had on them at one point and making it my own. Hey, that looks like he needs our help.
Hey, watch out.
Hey, next time I should probably sneak, huh? Young Panther. And Baku.
I'll teach you a
Oh, there's many of them. You come around here. attack. Meanwhile, we'll go here. Without all that extra stuff you're doing, obviously. In the meantime, I have some focus, don't I? Let's do this to increase your boof. And then you, in the meantime, you're going to use those drums beating right now or something else. Do this against that one. Go team.
Be on sync. Say your prayers.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Everyone focus fire on this one.
How it's done.
These Panthers are not F-wording around. Is she almost dead? Our healer? Nice.
Yeah?
Can you come over here and help out, maybe?
I'll teach you a lesson.
She is not doing well. She is quite injured. Need you to hit less. And Adair, I need you to... You need to crippling strike this one, maybe? And then maybe, like, I can, you know... Nice. Good. Stances.
Show him how it's done.
Why do you have the most hate? Can you chill? Hey, Dare, can you sneak over here and do what you gotta do? You are struggling, and I'd like you to not struggle. I'd also like you not to tank, but here we are. Nice job, everyone. Nice work. Good teamwork. Oh, it's tougher than it should have been, I feel like. Those drums are Jumanji tiered? Jumanji tier? Yeah. So are those Panthers. Panthers are endangered?
Sure thing.
Well, now they are. It is challenge day. Stop it.
Keeping an eye out.
I guess be more careful when I walk around instead of just,
Consider it done.
you know, attacking everything in sight blindly and foolishly. But the important thing is we won, right? Arena sub-level? Nope. The lighting is so fantastic in this game. Is that a door? First off, the generator occasionally vibrates wildly. You can faintly hear the sound of metal grinding on metal from somewhere inside the machinery. Why is he smoking so much? Several men and women appear to be locked inside a cage of some kind. They're little more than silhouettes behind the glass, pointing and gesturing excitedly.
You out there? Are the beasts gone?
I took care of the creatures. The woman turns away to have a muffled exchange with the others. Then she pulls at something by the door, and you hear a rattling clank. Okay. Hi, everyone.
Perfetto. We are saved.
A youngish man with bright eyes and a twitching smile claps his hands in joy as he steps out of the cage. The woman next to him, however, remains sober.
me and the Watcher, we're always happy to help.
She beams at you, eyes filled with pride. Don't.
Governor Clario must have sent you to rescue us, no? But you do not look like one of his guards.
She rises onto the balls of her feet and peers you as if searching for someone else. Okay. She looks to be the only midway into her 30s, though the serious side of her mouth makes her seem older. I'm looking for a friend. Tall, glowing, man of Adra. Maybe you've seen him? It's a very Tony Stark thing to say. An older woman hawks an impressive gob of phlegm onto the ground and kicks a clump of dirt over it. Adair points affably in approval. Thoughtfully, Exali rubs a knuckle along the edge of her jaw.
I told you the governor does not care about us. This is all about profit. For him, the rest of the Valiant.
Grouchy Animancer.
Caloste,
She silences the others with a sharp look. She turns back to you with a resigned breath.
you are here. And that is what matters.
Where is Odorisi? The Animancers look at one another.
He is still in the ruins, we think.
Damn it. What happened?
We were taking measurements of the Luminous Adra when something strange began happening.
Fascinating. The pillar started to dim, the ground shook, and our instruments showed unusual variations.
That's when those of us with a grain of sense got into the cage.
She glares at the excitable young man, but he doesn't seem to be noticed. What happened then?
The Colossus. Some kind of construct made from Luminous Adra. It passed through the arena toward the pillar.
Closes her eyes.
Moments later, the pillar went dark, and all of our colleagues outside the cage froze. Like they turned to ash.
She goes quiet, her hands clasped in front of her. The young man leans forward, his eyes wide with a perverse kind of excitement.
That is when the panthers and worms showed up, started going through the tents. It was awful, but Engford...
Vanessa shoots him a furious look and he falls silent again. A confused and slightly injured expression crinkles his face.
Some of our people are still missing in the ruins, including Odorisi, our lead researcher. It is possible he managed to hide.
Her furrowed brow, however, suggests otherwise. If he didn't make it into the cage, you should prepare for the worst. She nods.
Most of the ruins are that way, through the door next to the ramp.
Eastern wall of the arena.
If you are going below, you should take Engford with you.
She turns and motions to someone in front of the group.
Hey, he looks just like...
Adair cuts himself off for reasons not yet apparent. His jaw hangs slack. I recognize that portrait right away. A sharp-featured elf comes to the fore. As he meets your eyes, he gives you a knowing nod. He's earned a few new scars, but you recognize a lot officer all the same. He taps a finger to his lips, a sly smile working its way across them.
Engford knows a great many spells. At first, he even cast fire to chase away the panthers.
Well, good for him,
Until
Ingford.
the flames nearly caught one of the tents.
You're making a really great case for Ingford.
Outside of this cage, his skills would be a boon. I do not expect the ruins will be any safer. Many of our people remained behind, which has surely attracted more wildlife.
I'm so happy he's back.
It would be prudent to take help, as long as Engford is willing to go.
She looks quickly to Aloth. He nods. Yeah, Ingford, you want to come hang out, buddy?
I would be happy to assist.
He holds your gaze with wide, expectant eyes. I'm not gonna... Right there. What else can you tell me about Ingford?
I don't think that's really...
He has only been with us a few weeks. He is inexperienced, but he came with a glowing recommendation from an academy in Celona.
That's wonderful. Do you think this game can run on a Nintendo Switch okay? Or a Miss Mouse to UCH? Yeah. I mean, it's out for Switch, right? Or it's coming out for Switch, rather. On the 8th. And the team said that... It's funny I mentioned this kind of stuff to them. That it runs well enough on Switch to port a release for it. And the process was done in a manner to make sure that it runs well enough on all platforms without missing out on any finite details. So yeah, absolutely. I just got hit on by a woman selling clothes in a video game to clarify, even though I probably didn't have to because y'all already know. Well, I think PBR had your back. The first thing she asked was, is she cute though, dude?
That is surely a generous overstatement.
A glowing recommendation, you say?
Surely we don't have time for...
A pupil of unnatural talent is the phrase I recall. It seems he was loved and regarded by almost all his instructors, though misunderstood, I gathered, by his fellow students.
I cannot imagine why.
The old Animancer rolls her eyes.
Really, this helpful stranger surely has more important things to worry about.
The tips of his ears are bright red. He glares at you. Impressive, especially since he doesn't sound Velian.
That's quite a...
Students come from all over the world to study animancy in the Republics.
I love it.
Especially since it is still forbidden in places like Adir.
But Engfeld's story is especially sad. He was only a boy when both his parents died in a fire.
In a fire, really?
He came to the Deerwood and lived at the manor of a wealthy older aunt.
Did he?
Until she also died.
From the white that wins. Really? A wealthy older aunt. A manor. A manor like Cad Noir? Because I know a woman who was wealthy, who was from the white that wins. Me. Who died? Me.
In a fire.
If that's all, then perhaps we should be off.
This dude. I'll gladly accept his help. He gives you a quick smile. Hey, what's up? What's up, big dum-dum ho-ho-how? Thanks. I'm looking to get PC and Switch version, double dip. Smug Majestic Wizard, that's a lot. Can you handle that? I mean, this will be a long game. I mean, with the Switch version, of course, you can take it wherever you go, which is a benefit for a game like this. But for PC, you'll get the graphical boost. But that's a lot of content. I'm not trying to talk you out of it, but like, you know, just keep in mind what you're involving yourself in, you know?
Be careful. I'm Miko.
Gives Lot's hand a quick squeeze before backing away.
I shall try.
Lot nods at her before leading you a short distance away.
Thank you for your discretion. I'm certain you have many questions, but I fear they must wait until we're off this island.
Your wealthy old aunt? Really?
It seemed like a convenient story. Besides, you do have the oldest soul of anyone I know.
You've made new friends. Animancers, no less.
I shall miss their company, though this only confirms that animancy is a hazardous pursuit at best.
At least tell me what you've been doing here.
That's a rather long story. The short version, for now, is that I'm gathering information on local animancy operations.
He looks you up and down.
But I could ask you the same.
Nice. Is this game compatible with Labo? I wish, dude. Imagine the amazing things you could do with Labo. With Pillars of Eternity 2. You know? Like changing, you know, your cardboard setup into a cardboard shield that you use to block enemy attacks. As soon as they attack, you pop it up in the air and you resist or reflect their attacks. Be so sick. $80 later. Aethus destroyed my keep, killed most of the people there, and nearly killed me. He'll answer for it.
Oh, there's never a dull moment with you. We can speak more freely once we're away from Port Mage. For now, let us find Odorisi.
Battle Mage, Wizard, and Fighter. I'd rather not. Spellblade, Wizard, and Rogue. We already have Adair as pure Rogue, so having a Wizard Rogue would be kind of barf. I think I'm just going to go pure Wizard, honestly.
If you told me a few years ago that I'd end up following you on another crazy errand, I'd have said you were out of your mind.
He gives you a dismissive gesture with his pipe hand.
Not because I got anything against you, more that trouble seems to come looking for you wherever you go. Yet, here we are again, probably on our way to die. Well, you already did, but me, I mean.
You didn't have anything else better to do?
Yeah, I was getting sick of sleeping indoors and not having any broken bones. It's true. And wouldn't you know it, this time is shaping up to be crazier than the last one.
There's something accusatory behind Adair's eyes.
But I gotta say, I appreciate how you've handled things. Times like these, staying decent's not as easy as it sounds.
His pipe hand? He's been keeping this pipe in his hand the entire time. I don't think he actually lets go of it.
Thought you were weird at first, of course, but you've surprised me.
Decent? Wasn't on purpose.
Well, maybe it wasn't. Guess I'm just glad things have gone the way they have then. I've been meaning to ask though, how is it you never seem to lose your way through all this? What is it tells you you're on the right path?
I never know. It's complicated. I believe in helping people who need it. Sometimes it's more complicated, but often it's not. Barf. If I'm truthful with myself and others, I find that things tend to work out. Barf. I think about what the wrong path would be, then I do the opposite. I judge every situation on its own circumstances and leave feelings out of it. Hey, son. My confidence is an illusion I use to entice people into following me blindly. I have strong feelings about everything. I accept that even the wrong path is not a dead end.
That's an interesting way of looking at it. Don't know if it's right, but I bet there's less worrying.
Adair heaves a sigh that sounds as if he's been building up for months. His smile is tight-lipped, wistful.
When I was a boy, things were simpler. Aethys was more like a character we read about in church.
Adair, we are surrounded by animancers, just got reunited with the Loth. We're standing near a giant footprint of Aethys, and there are dangers lurking beneath a cave we have to go explore. And you want to have a chat about your backstory. Now. Easier to worship a god when their worst traits are swept under the rug.
Yeah, I guess it was. Well, most stories had him helping folks or making the world work as it should.
He adopts a smile and then gently pointed finger of a coaching parent.
You pray to him. He might help you too.
I did not realize that Troy Breaker and Nolan North are both in God of War until the credits roll. That's all of gaming, male lead-wise, is Troy Baker, Nolan North, Matthew Mercer. That's it.
There was no cost to it. No confusion about his will or followers taken into extremes. Following Aethys was right. Had no reason to question.
He paused. It could be the light, but the creases around his eyes and mouth seem longer and deeper than your memory of them.
Do you think there's any way that following him could still be the right path? After all we've seen?
I think the world deserves better.
Is that something we can ask for? Seems like the gods might take that personal. Anyway, I didn't mean for this to get depressing. I think this was just a long way of saying I appreciate the way you've guided things. Makes me feel like I'm doing some good, going with you.
He shakes his head with a look on his face like he just remembered a joke. Well, the good news is we have a cat, so I feel like there's some good in that, At the end of the day, we can say we have a cat, and good on us. They actually fooled you for once, Devontae? I want to fool you.
Aye.
Loth, what do you got, buddy? The scepter.
Oh?
Let's take a look at our battle stance.
What can I do you for?
Custom.
All right.
How may I help?
Formation. Let's do me up front. Loth back here. I'm right here. Here we go.
Indeed.
Wonderful. Some
Give me
space
a
in the
real
work with, dog. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I trust you.
I trust you too, man.
Oh?
Custom AI is on. Custom AI is on. That's gonna get annoying. Whatever. Just deal with it. Well, they're changing that anyway, right? Crafting. Yeah. That's fine. That'll work.
Hey.
What spells do you have? Some good stuff here, dog. Wizard aggressive. BE aggressive. Behavior editor. Oh man, look at this. We are so going to play around with this. Cannot wait. Yeah, cautious for sure. I need you in cautious mode. Devontae, I need you in cautious mode. Wonderful. Wonderful. Cool. I like this. Should save. Because knowing me, I'd probably die down here and then want to redo that and forget to redo it, and then everything's boofed and ruined. I don't want that. I feel like going down here might be a mistake. We'll see. New map discovered. Within dig site. Ruin interior. Party gained 48 experience points. How much money do we have? Almost up to buy that thing that I want. Hey. It's dark and spooky down here. Oh god, should have snuck. Hey man. What's up? Ouch. I'm gonna use the yes. Good luck. Nice. Why do you have hate? Stop doing so much damage. Never mind. Kill everyone, I guess. Nice job, everyone. Way to clean it up. I'm sorry we didn't sneak properly. What is this noise playing?
Keep it down.
I will. Well, this cave goes on for quite some time. Oh boy. Luminous Adra pool. It is pretty. Some noisy urns. Can you dim the lantern maybe? A smidge? Or don't, because it's actually very dark. Or this is actually as far as we can go, so tiny bit awkward. So wait, that was our only opposition, was all that? We won, so I guess that means this is our Adra pool now, right? That's how it works. We're the champions, right? We won, so nothing else down here. I guess we'll leave. don't know if it's one of those things where you do so well and you feel in yourself, and then you leave, and because you went in there, it triggered a story thing where a new enemy spawns. Like a giant dragon mother comes down and says, "You killed my children." And I'm like, "No," and then bodied. So we haven't gone in there yet, the ancient training hall. We're there, which is actually banned. Or the foreman's quarters. Or down into that little area right there. Let's go to the foreman's quarters first. Let's not take our time doing it though, guys. Come on. Chop chop. Thanks. Oh, I didn't realize that.
I got this.
I got this. Yeah. Stop it. Maybe we can just sneak around in here and not get encountered with.
We're not alone.
Is that a scarab? Can we sneak around? Oh. It saw us.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Not sure I can.
Absolutely. This isn't how I usually work.
That's it.
Well, we won. Nice job, team. Way to sneak. Ah, sneak, sneak, sneak. White leaf. Drugs. Champion's medallion. This small onto the disc was apparently to be worn as a medallion. One side of the disc depicts a figure with his arms raised triumphantly above his head, a blade in one hand and a shield in the other. The other side of the disc has been worn smooth with time and is unreadable. I made this. Note to Foreman. One of the workers dug up this old Adra medallion in the sublevel yesterday. I doubt Okaydrian would be interested in it, and besides, looks like it's worth something. Might be a nice surprise to crew. With a bonus. Okay.
Challenge.
Is it worth something, though? I mean, might just be junk. We'll find out, won't we? Will you stop waving that lantern around, you weirdo? There are no souls here to walk off to the river Styx. There's no dead in here. Just dead scarab beetles. And we just did that. You saw us kill them. You helped kill them. I'm sorry I yelled at you, okay? I'm sorry. It's just, you're waving it around, and I'm trying to concentrate, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is not really a right way to go, right? There's only ways to go. Let's go in the ancient training hall they said to stay out of. Because it's dangerous. Let's get dangerous.
I'll see what I can find.
Isn't this something?
Ooh, let's sneak more often. Trap detected. Trap disarmed. Making copies.
Trouble up ahead.
Oh, what? Can you guys just at least... Come on, man. Injuries and rest. Triggering a trap or being knocked out during combat won't apply an injury to character. Injuries remain on characters they use food or drink while resting by resting at an inn. Press the campfire button, listen to easily rest, press R to rest. Thanks, game. Interrupt. Yeah. Thanks, game. Well, thanks, game. Aloth, can you please stop tanking? Why are you even up here? Get back here. Just cast spells. There you go.
I'll teach you a lesson.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Who said that? Who said that? Is that you, Alok? Well, do a better job, man. Can't help you. More traps. Skeletal Warrior is not playing any games.
Yeah?
Sneak behind him. Now hit him with the... There you go. Easy. Nice job, team. See, they ain't so bad. You want to disarm that trap for me, dog? The sad thing is I saw that thing on the ground and said, you know what? It looks like one of the trap things we just disarmed, but maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just being a fool. I wasn't. That's my complaint. I wasn't being a fool. I was being smart. Oh, this overlooks the Luminous Adra pool. Sick. Asari? There's no Asari in this game, Bitkiss. Okay, you butt. There are no Asari. And certainly no, what are the Asari called that are overrun? They're no longer religious zealot.
Nice and quiet.
Their psychic abilities are stronger than they should be, and everyone's like, don't become one of those. You're the ultimate worst Asari in the world. We have to like put you in your own planet to be, you know, cold. Make sure we explore all this too. This dig site got tore up from the floor up, man. Literally.
Discreet.
From the floor up. Oh. If we enter from the back, we can flank this dude. Oops. JK.
Here. Now that
What are you doing?
Useful as a bump on a pickle.
How do you like that?
Why is she tanking? Why am I not tanking? Why can't you tank? Why aren't you tanking? Welcome to flank status. He's doing so much damage, it's ridiculous.
Not exactly what I was.
He just garners attention. Ardat Yakshi. Yes.
They'll never know I'm here.
Yes.
Leave it to me.
Nice and quiet.
Watch and learn.
Ooh, what we got here? Gauntlets of Accuracy. I love a name like that. Listen, team. I don't want to say that I should wear those, but come on. I think I should wear those because, you know, just give me... Oh, I'm already wearing the killer's gloves. The Gauntlets of Accuracy. You can wear the killer's gloves since you're already doing big booty damage. There, everyone's happy. Well done. But you probably should. PK is always telling the real talk, man. Should have kept your mouth shut. We're going to have so many traps to use on opponents later on now. The training dummy's blade is heavily notched from repeated strikes on hapless trainees. Awkward, gross, disgusting, unfortunate. Ancient training hall. Nice.
What do we have here?
Thank goodness that kitty cat was there. Just running around blindly, man. My party killed.
I got this.
The statue bears elaborate detail from the buckles of the warrior's greaves to his curly locks. It me. That's it. Imagine having PK here for RDR2 speedruns. Imagine PK talking about Miss McFarlane and making meow sounds and saying, "Is that Miss McFarlane? I think it is, meow." And being like, "Pickiss, can you please stop? How can I stop when I'm around her? Meow." I'm already regretting it. Aren't you? This is everything. Wow. Love the speed run. Cool. So we've explored Foreman's quarters, went down there, came out there, unlocked that, footprint there, came from there, went up there. There's another footprint that only leaves one chamber down there. Go there. Meows McFarlane, you make me so unhappy. Getting too many saves built up again. Surrender to my will. There we go. Hi, Boki. What's up, buddy? What are you doing? Just cat stuff. Same dog. Okay, there's some head pets for you. So this is the area that supposedly has more stuff. Maybe I wouldn't make you happy if I had as much laptops, but okay.
I'll take a peek.
You or something else. What's up, buddy? Why are you staring at me? These statues look so cool. We got here. Let all champions pay homage to Xandros, for without him there would be no glory. The copper bowl has tarnished to a dull blue-green. Grime and dust coat the surface in a thin film. Examine the bowl more closely. At the bottom of the bowl is a shallow circular depression. You recognize the offering bowl, an artifact found in many Ingwithan ruins. It would have been intended for use only by Ingwithans who held high rank, or had made some great achievement. In an arena such as this, a champion might fulfill that role. Place the champion's medallion into the depression? Sure. How about that? Champions, no champions, dog. And I'm a champion. This seems like genuine bad idea. Here rests Xandros, most virtuous architect. Rest in peace, as I pillage your corpse. What you got? Amulet of health? Ooh! Plus 15 max health. The silver disc hanging from this necklace seems slightly tarnished. A subtle darkness lurking in the depths of its intricately etched arcane patterns. Despite that, the ornament radiates a subtle heat, and a comforting warmth spreads through the body of its wearer. I just love some warmth, dog. So I'll take that, please. What's up, buddy? He's already wearing the night market amulet, which allows stealth. You're wearing pretty much nothing of use, honestly. You're wearing some cool stuff. Go ahead, read your book. That's cool. This grimoire. I'm wearing this. Intellect, history, insight. I'm going to give you this because I find you getting hit too often. You could use some health. 88 health, 106, 107, 62. But you don't really get hit by often, Loth, do you? You do have the lowest health, though. Let's balance things out a bit, shall we? Okay. Worth. Surrender to my will. This cave is so beautiful.
Fools. They were unprepared for this.
What a beautiful cave. My God. They did it so well that you can see how beautiful the cave was, and there are etchings of dirt around the things they've unearthed. That's so cool.
Give me a real challenge. Watch and learn.
Why is that? That was a cool effect, too. The tremblings bringing down smarts of dirt. This is so cool. Dang, no one was ready
Consider it done.
for Asuka.
I got this. I got.
Dang. Well, Alto's ready. He was right, though. Poor fools were not ready for this. Big place. Random gold statue. That seems harmless. My butt. A path goes south and the path goes northwest. South looks like a big arena. Northwest looks like a narrow hallway that probably dead ends in something. Into a giant arena. Looks like Trubs either way. It's kind of weird that there's been no encounters so far. Praise to bold-hearted Avarix, master of the blade. Avarix? Where's this lead to? I mean, really the RPG rule is you shouldn't go downstairs until you fully explored upstairs. But it's kind of... Is this a dead end? Looks like a puzzle room. This is intriguing.
Watch.
These ornate bronze fixtures appear to be braziers. Soot lines the interior of their metallic petals as you spy fresh coal beneath a filigreed grating. Someone lit these recently. Had you the means, you might do the same. I have a torch. Let's leave it alone for now, though, so we can figure out what we're dealing with. Light with the torch. Nothing happens for a moment, and then the brazier ignites in a sudden rush of flame.
Give me.
You scarcely touch the flame to the brazier's surface when it catches with a hollow roar. The flame jets downwards, moving to the narrow channel connecting both braziers. Oh!
Well, at least it didn't catch us by surprise.
Is the cat just standing in the fire? What is wrong with you, cat? So a puzzle. Oops. There's definitely an order for this. Let's find out how this works. We're not just going to walk in there because that's bad and dumb. Whatever the order of these are, I'm guessing we won't find the answers in here. But elsewhere in this arena, cave / whatever it is. Also, I really don't like exploring more or less until we finish topside. So I'm going to go back topside, I think, and see what's happening up there before I finish this puzzle.
Quiet.
Those are for hiding fire, not boobs. Thank you. I'm calling them braziers, and you can't change me from doing that. Finally wandering over from lurking. I'm sleepy. And help. Hello. Turitark, go to bed. Lurk, enjoy yourself, but go to bed. Adrian, you've seen Harry Potter. Go in there. No. No. That's Will-O-Wisp. It's got a large aggro radius. Damn.
Something I can do? Wait.
I think it sees you, dog. Oh boy. Oh, you are in trubs.
Show him how it's done.
Why are you guys still stealthing? Get out of there. Nice job. You guys are doing okay for now, right? Yeah, you guys are okay. Auto battle the god for now. This shit talk the entire time. That must have hurt.
Be right there.
That must have been an ouchie.
Consider it done. Give me a real check.
The walls here have collapsed inward, barring any further progress. Okay. Thank you. Are you in bed yet, Turitark? If you are, don't come back and reply to this and say, yes, I am. That'll mean you're lying to me. Don't lie to me. Bad things happen to liars in here. I don't know what they are yet, but be the first to find out. Is this one of the symbols? Do they go in an order?
Watch and learn.
You watch and learn. I don't own a bed? That doesn't mean you can't go to bed. Going to bed means you just go to bed. Go to sleep. What's aggroing us? What's this Batman music playing? This Batman Dark Knight Joker reveal music. Guess we'll all just teach him a lesson. First one here. First. Unless you're a really great show that was canceled too soon, then go ahead and lie to him. Aw, man. No kidding. Dr. Lightman, God. I sleep in front of my laptop, good sir? Why not sleep on your laptop? Don't limit yourself. Be like our dude in Limitless, you know? Take that pill and have your pupils dilate and then see the entire world.
I got this.
Is Philo-Quisp? No. It's not. You stop that immediately.
Dim in the lantern.
Yeah, dim the lantern. Oh no, it sees us, Kupo.
Show him how it's done.
Show him how it's done. Is there more than one? Never mind.
That's how it's done.
Jesus Christ.
Teach you a lesson.
Bodied. Swear to me. I have an idea. I have an idea. Watch this. Where'd you go, dog? Now hit him with the sneak attack. Hit him with the... Hit him with the sneak attack.
Let's try this.
Yes! Easy. Hidden objects. Hidden objects can be discovered while exploring. A character's ability to discover hidden objects is tied to perception. My perception's sick. Guess we'll just smash some barrels for a while. Wait, gunpowder barrel. Don't smack that. Loth, can you... Oh. It's a pile of gunpowder. I thought it would be... Nope, don't. Wait. Bad touch. Now try it.
That's it.
It didn't explode? I'm...
Oh.
Koopa? Do you want to attack faster, or...
That's it.
Okay, well, I'm sad.
I got this.
Are those barrels aggressive? You can never be too sure. I thought I saw a gun.
The decency to
Hey there.
Give me that. Give me that.
Good thinking.
Thank you. Hidden objects. Razor gill? Thanks. The gills in the underside of this unassuming mushroom are brittle and sharp enough to cut. Forage you should handle with care. Thanks. I'm glad that was hidden, otherwise I would never found it. Cool. Now I have razor gill. Praise be. Give me this though. Lock difficulty 4. Lockpick cost 3. Stash. Okay. Yeah, I'll pick the lock.
It's not nice. Guess that wasn't so hard.
Give me
What we got here? A fine dagger. Nice. Jade. A torch.
a challenge.
That's what I like.
Keeping an eye out.
Good there. Good news for you, dog. We're going to get rid of that booty dagger you got. All right? And use this fine dagger. Stay vigilant. Stay Second Amendment, my friend. Ammunition. Good callback. Gunpowder can't be ignited by magic spells, only by rednecks. Guess it depends on where you have 4th of July. And if you're doing an IRL stream or not. All those are factors that one must consider. Alright, puzzle time. These symbols. I don't think I've seen them in the cave thus far. What if it's one of those long puzzles where, like, the actual solution's outside? I have to memorize them that way. Don't do this to me, game. Don't make me think.
Consider it.
I don't play video games to think. Oh, a tattered note. I wasn't sure about the constructs at first. These new techniques may be less extreme than those of the eccentrics like Galvino, but it gets harder to remember that once the hulking things are moving around like large, noisy, witless dolls. The constructs require daily maintenance, and they make the workers uncomfortable. Still, they've been an effective deterrent to the local wildlife, and I have to admit, I've started to feel safer with one of them standing nearby while I work. Oderesi despises these things, and avoids them if possible. That alone is a considerable benefit. So there are constructs here. Great. Guess we'll run into that sooner or later. Put one character in each symbol. I don't know if I have the characters for that, though. You know? I could just touch them all.
I got this. I got
Wait. Or I could just do Aeson's favorite and brute force it. Smart puzzle. Makes you think you're doing progress by touching the first two, and then you can't press the other two. Cut 2 of your characters in half. Shut up. Here's my man Aloft. Yeah, he's over there. Doing the things that an Aloft can. What is he like?
Hey.
No one knows. Aloft.
What do you need?
What do you need, Winky Face? I'm totally brute forcing this like an idiot. All right. Cool. Let's do it the right way. Instead of brute forcing it. Adrian, that's not, you can't just brute force the puzzle because then it's not a puzzle. Like, listen, Adrian, what do you learn when you just brute force a puzzle? You don't learn anything because you didn't think about it when you, oh, hello. All that remains of this inscription is Rock of the Fortunate. The stone around is worn as smooth. There's a symbol on it that matches the insignia. And one here as well.
Consider it done.
Praise to bold heart Everix, master of the blade. The symbols are on the shields.
Watch and learn.
Rock of the Fortunate. Everix the blade. Is it alphabetical by their first name? There's nothing else to go by on the floor besides the insignia. So there's 6 warriors. By that logic.
Give me a real check.
Averix be the first. Alright, hold on.
Consider it done.
Averix has that weird shape. That's Averix. Cut 2 of your insignia in half. I'm gonna cut you in half. This is Ragnarok? Raka, whatever. Raka. Looks like the Saint Rose sigil. Doon doo 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 doon. Is that? So that's 2 out of our 6. Any more up here? Kupo? This man has a shield too, but I can barely make out the design on it, which would make it unfair. Up unless I stand right there. Or if I just, Jesus, light a torch.
Mm-hmm.
If I had a torch in my offhand, which I don't, so let's change that. Hey, Loth, do you mind? Got any up, dog? Thanks.
Yes?
Can you,
Of course.
Can you light the torch, dog? That's the mace. Not a torch. I'm sorry I yelled at you for having something that you didn't have in the first place. My apologies. Imagine yelling at him in the party for real life, you know. Eloth, what? Light your torch. I don't have a torch. It's a mace. Light it on fire. No. Hey, what? Light it on fire. No. But listen, what if you just light it on fire? Plus 10% damage to flank targets. +1 intellect. Mantle of authority. Nearby allies. He's never near the allies, though. I should give it to Adra. Take out that stupid hat he's wearing. There you go. There you go. Now you can be Hella. Fuck's my torch. I just finished getting a torch from downstairs, too. It said, "You've gained a torch." And I was like, hell yeah, I think I need a torch. This is good news. And now I'm like, where's my torch? You know? Do you feel like a torch saw? I thought I had a torch. Where'd my fucking torch go? Look stupid? You look stupid. Sorry. I didn't mean that. No, actually, take it back. I did mean that. I did. I said what I meant, and I meant what I said. You look stupid. All his stuff is gold and glows. Man. Oh, if he can't get the doorway, he just can't come. That's all there is to it. If you can't fit the doorway, then you stay behind. I don't have time to deal with your nonsense of, hey, man, my helmet. I can't get through. Help. Take the helmet off. No. Okay, well, shut up then. But I want to help. Then take your helmet off. No. Then shut up. At that point, you have a decision to make. Do you wear your stupid helmet, or do you come through and help your teammates? Oh man, a cape. Yes, I want a cape. Hell yeah. Flutter. Look at that. Sick. But seriously, where's my torch? I'm so sad. Man. I'm torchless.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Put that pipe down. Not the boss of him. Zazie Beats is a party member? Yeah, because she fights people.
Hey there.
So she's Zazie Beats.
Be right there.
Kupo. That one, I don't think that's part of the circulation, but I'm going to write it down anyway. Let's see here. Because this is so-and-so the wise, right? Xandros. Yeah. Cool. It's in the tab. You're in the tab, dog. This guy. It's in the tab. We're just making stuff up now, I guess.
Aye.
You want to switch back to your main weapon? Thanks.
Indeed.
No, don't run ahead of the party. Where are you going? He's so eager to run ahead. Beat some ass. I don't blame him, dog. Actual same. We already cleared all this out because we're hella tough. Can't be stopped. We are harbingers of death wherever we go. You see us, you best run the other direction because hell's coming with us. You know what I'm saying?
Give me a real challenge.
Got him? Well, sometimes you gotta get him. You know, keep him in check. How's the game going? What's up, Vash? It's going well. Lots to look at, lots to appreciate, plenty of dialogue to explore with people who are wandering around. I'm pretty sure there are constructs up ahead, this area. I haven't gone that direction because I figure if the constructs see me, they'll try to hit me, right? Hard. And if I get hit hard, I'll die, right? So if I don't fight them, I won't die because there's no constructs to hit me, right? So, I don't know, strategy? Let me... Make sure I missed anything else in here. What kind of puzzling. There were only those statues.
Right here.
Shut up.
Watch and learn.
Part of the statue near the lake has been forcibly removed, aka the shield.
Sure.
Which means I bet someone in that main room, the constructs, have the shield. Alright, let's do it. Check out that new thing from Updog. Don't take my joke that I originated and started with, and I made up, and no one else ever did, ever. We should probably sneak, huh?
And quiet.
We're almost there. Everyone in here died. It feels bad, man. Or do we feel bad, man? I don't know.
Consider it done.
The sound bodies make when they're made of ash and you touch them, according to the game.
Trouble up ahead.
Yeah, you think? Oh, big guns. Those are constructs. What if they hit us really hard? You don't use search a lot, I've seen. Search is for punks. If I allow him to use backstab, then he'll get all the enmity. But then I can have him immediately use his dust cloud move. So get some good damage in and then dip, duck, dive, dodge. Oh, you have plenty of time to go behind him too. Get in that butt. Oh my god, half health, just like that. Hey, you guys, can you go unsneak? Come down here and help your boy.
Show him how it's done.
Okay, and you are going to dip, duck, dive, dodge. Peace. Nice. And then you're going to re-backstab. Over here. Oh my god, this is going to be so beautiful. Wonderful. Oh boy. Can you guys attack harder, maybe? Wonderful. Beautiful. Unfair. Beat some copper ass? Yeah, I did. I'm the Energizer Bunny and they're Duracell.
Give me a real
Nothing beats the copper top? Okay. Call me Game Gear. You know what I'm saying? Give me 2 copper top Duracells right here. I'll eat them up.
Consider it.
Bars. I would have said Game Boy, but Game Boy actually had really good battery life with the original 2 AA batteries.
Yeah.
Really good battery life. More like Search a lot. Yeah, haha. Don't laugh at his jokes and cat laugh, please.
I got this.
What do we have here? Sword, Jade, Pickaxe. What am I going to do with that?
I got this.
Oh, where could my baby be? Collapsed Hall. Collapsed Hall? Is this Michael C. after Dexter? I apologize. You're on fire today, not. Thanks. Anything else in this room? No, there wasn't. Which is surprising. That room just seems like it doesn't have much else into it. Just the pickaxe. Well, the pickaxe might be needed for later on. Probably is. Most definitely is. Haven't saved. Should do that. Oh, should sneak. Should definitely sneak.
Watch and learn.
Whom? Steve.
Show him how it's done.
Stop. Hey everyone. It's me. Your boy. Did you just shove me over? You wanna chill, dude? Oh, you have hate. Can I have some hate, please? Can I have some enmity? Okay. I'll settle for no enmity then. Thank you. I was just wondering if I could have some.
Consider it done.
That might be nice.
Give me a real challenge.
That way I can, you know, tank the mob, and then you can hit him with the ouch safely, and, you know, I take all the damage and get some cures, and you could flank and be a rogue, or we could just ignore all that. And hey, knocked. Check this out. Shoves. Why are you shoving? Don't be rude. Copper wires go that way. A main hall goes this way.
We've got company.
It's okay. They can't see us. Oh, they actually can't. Go get you something there. Oh, you about to get it. Ooh. You done got. And actually, can you guys cannot be invisible, please? Thanks. Go help. Never mind, it's almost dead. Good job, team. Great work. Teamwork. Bunch of stuff. Take that.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Watch and learn. I got this.
You know, one day they're going to show up and ask what happened to those bodies that were left in the dust, and we have to like admit that we, you know, took their belongings and left them in a pile of ash, and we can't tell which one was which based on their posture that was left behind. Oh well. Concentration more off. Same. Give me those. They're not because I shoved them. I get it. Shut up. Dagger. Ammancer's hat. Stupid looking hat. Solution. Journal entry. It has been a stroke of unimaginable fortune to find an Adra vein in such pristine condition. The essence is so concentrated here that even from the far side of the corridor, the pillar's light pulses like a star. At times I almost feel as if I can sense it, like the warmth of a sunlight upon the skin. We will need to reinforce the central chamber before attempting further excavations. The ruins are unstable, and Sela's motley workforce of savages and paupers grows more fearful by the day. Ah, that's S. With the assistance of a single watcher, we could trace the essence in the primary vein and isolate those deposits worthy of extraction. I've petitioned Director Castal in Nikitaka for such a resource, but I'm continually rebuffed. It is unthinkable that the Vylian Trading Company cannot isolate within the vast borders of its considerable influence a single suitable candidate. I must assume that the wretched Elette woman is hoarding an item or hoarding them for her fanciful experiments. Transportation, as if we have time to expend on such frivolities. Well, everyone's dead, I imagine so. Moss and grime have been scraped clear of large portions of this mural, revealing the vibrant hues of Ingwithan figures beneath. Pills of Eternity PogChamp, what's up, man? Hey, there's the shield. Doro the Reckless defeated 7 beasts barehanded. Can we prove that? What's his name? Doros? Doro. PogChamp, man. What the shit? I left all my ash corpses around this morning, and now they're gone. First, those kids are on my damn lawn, and that's with my dark magics. You know, you just can't trust the youth of America these days. Can't keep anything nice. People ruin everything. It's our gift/curse. There's one area left. That's over here. Probably should sneak. This seems like an area of a... Oh, yeah. That's a big uns area. However, Alex, I think I have enough to solve the puzzle I'd like to solve. Arrogantly, he says. Go back down here. This is America? You're America. Let's see here what we have. If they go in alphabetical order, it would be this, followed by this.
Give me a real check.
Followed by Raka. Who's this?
I got this. I got.
Ah! Look at that! It was alphabetical order. Amonix, Dora, and Raka. It was a 3-part puzzle and a 6-part device. Clever. Not clever enough.
Easy does it.
Heck yeah. Only the bold, the reckless, and the fortunate. Oh my god. That's their nicknames in order as well. Wait, no it's not. Because Doro was the reckless. Oh, technically his name is second. I can't tell if that was, intentional or not. Amonix is the bold. He's first. His name begins with an A. He's first. Doro's the reckless. His name begins with a D. He's second. And the fortunate is Raka. And he was the third in the order because of the R. I wonder if it's a 2-part puzzle. You can either do it by the first letter alphabetically, or if you're meant to do it by the bold, the reckless, and the fortunate, and it just happened to be alphabetical order. Either way, we're here.
I'll take a peek.
Trap? No trap. What'd I win? Gladiator sword. Oh my god. Plus 15% damage, plus 4 accuracy, plus 1 penetration. Ugh. Grants Scrim, an ancient technique for balancing defense and offense, enhances melee damage and deflection when wielded with a shield. A double-edged short sword of cast bronze. This ancient weapon is equally suited to thrusting and cutting. The blade is pitted and tarnished, but still holds a keen edge. The Ingwithan gladiator who once wielded the blade most assuredly carried it with a bronze shield. It belongs to me now. Rally to me. I earned this. An axe? I don't think so. No longer. Oh, it's sheathed, so I can't see it. Sucks. Damn it. Unsheath it. Is there an unsheath option? There's not. F. Enchanting. Yeah, sure. Hi, kitty cat. What's up, buddy? Sharpened blade. Statistics removes corroded blade. Nice. Exceptional. The sad thing is I can almost do this. I would just need 2 pyrites. But let's see how well it works out first before we start doing crazy things like that, you know what I'm saying? Removes corroded blade plus 1. Is it corroded? Hold up. Is my blade corroded? It is corroded. Aw, can't have that. Yeah. Let's fix that. Let's sharpen it up. Enchant. Nice. Oh, now we can make it exceptional. I'm not paying that much for it, though. Are you kidding me? It's fine how it is for now. A la T-Meg. I love it. How's your stuff doing? Not corroded. Cool. How's your lantern? Doing okay? Wonderful. Almost thought it said it grants Skyrim. Yeah, that's what I thought when I first saw it too. I don't blame you. Please play my game. Is that a Todd Howard quote? Yo, nice. Well, that was worth it. Got a gladiator sword. It's no longer corroded. I think now we can take on the world. So that feels kind of good, you know? I think Aeson Kia would have never solved that puzzle. Ever. It would have came to me and said, Adrian, how did you solve that puzzle? It's so hard. And I've been like, Aeson, it's not that hard. It really is. Did you look at your surroundings? Oh my God, Adrian, just tell me how you did it. And then I'd tell him, he'd be like, oh my God, that is Odorisi. Oops. He dead. Guess I'll just touch your ashes. Frozen mid-stride, this grim figure is turned toward the colossal pillar of Adra that dominates the chamber. The ashen corpse's outstretched hand rests upon the crystal's dulled surface. Clutched tightly in the remnants of a fist is a bundle of papers, bound together by a leather cord. Several more pages are scattered on the ground at your feet.
This one's ashen. Means he ain't got no soul for me to tend to, right?
Right. As you pull the papers free, the ashen fingers gripping them slow away, disintegrating into a fine plume of dust. You have gained an item. Odorisi's notes. Oh, I can't read them? They allude to mechanical and chemical processes used to treat Adra while it was refined into powder. These notes would doubtless be of interest to those working directly with Luminous Adra. Standing here by the lone figure, you are struck with a feeling of dread. The air around you, the very motes of ash and dust of it, is stagnant and still. The feeling grows worse when you look up at the Adra and sense no energy flowing into its surface, as if though it had been disconnected from the wheel. Is Aothas absorbing Adra to stay alive and walk across the world? Does he plan to suck all the Adra out of the world? To keep people from returning to the wheel so death is permanent? Wouldn't that be a twist?
You place your hand against the pillar of luminous Adra. A dim, warm light emanates from the surface, but it feels cool to the touch. Pinpricks dance along your fingers, uncomfortable, but not painful. A woman's voice, scratchy, distant, and halting, echoes in your mind.
Find your soul in him.
You concentrate, peering into the Adra's energy as you would peer into a soul. Its inner light is blinding, but as you become accustomed to it, you perceive the core of the Adra itself. A churning mass of millions of soul fragments. With a jolt, the energy reaches out to you.
Oops.
The Angwithan ruin fragments around you, breaking into incoherent shapes and dissolving to dust, falling into an infinite well of dark gray vapor. Even the ground itself disintegrates into nothingness. All that remains is the murky expanse of the in-between. The Adra pillar, and a skein of golden threads rooted in the pillar that extend far off into the distance. You focus on the threads. You catch glimpses of memories, your memories, mingled among the memories of thousands of other captive souls. The filaments begin to cohere, rapidly twining into a golden cord. With a muffled crack, the cord ripples outward in a violent wave toward the endless distance. The cord undulates over a space so vast, that you lose sight of the wave before it finds its end. Then, a heavy creaking, like the sound of mountains shearing under their own weight, washes through the dull gloom of the in-between. A violent force yanks you along the cord at an incredible speed. The murk of the in-between warps erratically, as though you are observing it through an ill-ground lens. Just as quickly as you were pulled forward, you stop, suspended below a massive figure of ancient carved Adra. Like all Adra, it glimmers with energy, but the souls and memories within it are not flowing down. They churn in a vortex that burns at the heart of the statue's mass in some invisible engine. It is Aethys. The great golden cord terminates in his back, sending pulses of energy throughout his limbs as they move. He walks in long, slow strides toward a brilliant pillar of Adra far in the distance. It shines even more brightly in the in-between than Aethys. From within the teeming throng of souls, dozens of eyes look out to you. Through the cord, their collective anguish and despair push at the edge of your mind.
Help us! Please! Help us!
Their voices echo in your mind. Somewhere within their ranks, you can feel the presence of your own soul slumbering deeper in the gyre.
I hope you can hear me. Aethys, stop.
Aethys' stride slows and stops. His head slowly pivots until its great burning eyes are cast back along the cord. As his gaze meets yours, you feel an overwhelming rush of incredible joy mingled with profound sadness. You have sensed similar anguish in lost souls, but never with this intensity. A soothing voice drifts into your mind.
It takes great bravery to venture through the in-between, even for a watcher.
A swell of admiration radiates out from the god's heart, a force so intense that it momentarily overwhelms you.
You do not need to follow me, for their sake or your own. Something beautiful is coming. Something that will save us all.
A great light shines from Aethys' brow, so bright that even the souls within him flinch from the source, cowering in fear. Through the glare, you see Aethys' massive arm reach up to grasp the golden cord. The tether carrying energy from the Adra pillar to him, that also suspends your consciousness.
Wait.
Time cannot stop for any of us, Watcher. Even me.
Aethys yanks on the golden cord, pulling it from his back. The cord tears into filaments that blacken and dissolve to dust. Without pause, he turns to resume his stride toward the distant pillar of Adra, shining on the boundless horizon. You hear the souls within him cry out for just a moment, before your consciousness is snapped away from them.
Good lord.
The in-between goes dark. For a second, you feel a mix of nausea and a sensation like spinning and falling. Then the moment ends. Your consciousness has returned to the Angwithan arena. The world is sideways, the Adra pillar upside down. You flinch at the feeling that you're standing on the ceiling. The disorientation overwhelms you and you collapse to your knees next to the luminous Adra pillar. Previously dim and flickering, the pillar now glows with a strong and steady light. You touch the Adra again, but the chill and prickling sensations you felt before are gone, replaced with a comforting warmth, like the embers of a fire that has just lost its flame.
It's going to be hell trying to explain this to the team. As you return to the world, you feel a hand on your back.
You alright? Come on, we just got you back.
Despite his tone, you can see genuine concern in Adair's eyes. Me breathing? Yeah, the microphone is in an odd place right now. I'm gonna do some audio fixing on my day off because I was listening to the podcast from last week and there was this hissing hum, and I realized my audio settings had been reset by GeForce Experience, I believe. And so, like, I had to fool around with my audio settings just be heard again on my own cast. But now, I had the same problem a while ago and I forget how I fixed it. So I've got to go back in and play around with my settings. So it sucks. Although it's also the winds of the ether. Yeah, but I find cutscenes in general have slowly been disappearing from games. I still love a well-done CGI cutscene, lots of games going with motion, comic-style cutscenes, which I personally think look really cheap. I guess it depends on what the game's trying to accomplish, too. With a game like this that has so much world, so much text, and a surprising amount of voice acting in between all that text, if they have to cut down on time by giving me hand-drawn sketches in the cutscenes that are fully audio the entire time, I'll take that. Other games that don't have nearly the amount of dialogue to work with and do a 10-second scene of a sketch as opposed to just doing a cutscene to save time, maybe then. Then again, it depends on what the cutscene would accomplish too, right? How many times do we have a 10-second cutscene that we see and say that looks jank, it looks bad? Why even have it in the first place when it didn't do much to show off what happens? And a lot of times a cutscene will just transition from that short cutscene into an in-game animation that uses the in-game models to explain what's happening instead, like you never met the gameplay world in the first place. I guess it's more of a matter of what the game's willing to sacrifice and give you, and the kind of feeling it's looking to give you, and how much it's distraction and what it takes away from. You all right? I'm not sure.
Well, if you're not sure, now I'm worried.
I've seen you commune with souls of the dead, but this looked altogether different. What happened?
Thousands of suffering souls were trapped within Aethys. I was powerless to help them. Aethys turned tail as soon as he saw me. Not so tough now, is he? Cute. After seeing the agony that follows in Aethys' wake, I'm more determined than ever to stop him. Typical. Just when I'm on the verge of getting some answers from the god, he cuts me off. I saw Aethys and he saw me. Yep. It's about as simple as it gets. I like that one.
Really? I knew it. I mean, that's great, Watcher. Ain't it?
Zadi can barely contain herself, jumping up and down as she stumbles over her words.
What did Gon say? Is he gonna meet us? What do we do next? He charged you with a divine calling, didn't he? Just like he's done for me.
Eloth hums approvingly. Dutiful. He was headed towards another pillar of Luminous Adra. Guess this is why I'm captain. He's moving towards Luminous Adra. He's after Luminous Adra, and we're going to stop him before he gets there. I saw him in Luminous Adra in his path, but he told me not to follow. That something beautiful is coming. You just tell the truth, man.
I wonder if he said the same thing to people in Rayet Saris 20 years ago.
Damn, come on, man. Too soon.
I wonder what he's after, and why he's been giving me these dreams. The things I've seen, they leave a mark on your soul.
She rubs her arms despite the balmy air. Stop it.
I may not know what Gon's got planned for me, but clearly he wanted me to meet you.
Man, how do I tell her that? Okay. I don't know what to tell her. I just want her to live in her world and be happy, to be honest. Who am I to yuck her yum? Beautiful game, though. God, this light, this aura is beautiful. I thought Wolfenstein New Colossus did it really well. Lots of cutscenes convey a lot of story and meshed well with the in-game visuals. I was seeing a little bit of New Colossus. I watched Bronze Girl Games play it, but I didn't see any of the cutscenes. Anytime that I saw her playing, it was action going on, or she was in the bunker. So I don't know. What's the law trying to convey exactly? With what? Which statement? They do. I just wish the game ran better. I wish I ran better, to be honest. My times are poop right now. Then again, I'm going for distance right now more than time, so we'll see what happens. I think we're done with this room. We're done with this entire area, right? Yeah. To Hunt a God is finished because, well, in the aftermath of the storm, Aethys' trail threatens to grow cold. Any chance of catching up to him relies on finding some hint of his presence in the island. Through a massive Adra pillar within ruins, I was able to forge a link between myself and Aethys. I managed to retrieve the fraction of my essence still within him, but Aethys severed the connection before I could do much else. He seemed to be drawing power from the Luminous Adra. If this is how he's powering his journey across Deadfire, then finding more Adra pillars may lead me right to him. The Lantern of Gone, I think, got a little bit easier. It's a little less challenging. It's posted lighted path, which is still a pain in the ass, looks like. Why isn't my tooltip working? I'm hovering. This is where it should tell me, Kupo, you're about to get your butt kicked if you try this quest. There we go. This quest is 3 levels higher than your character's current level. Success is unlikely, but it can happen. Whereas this one is 4 levels higher. Failure is all but assured. Unlikely and failure assured are 2 different things. So good to know. Yeah, W and C has surprising amount of cutscenes in the places that narrative goes. Some weird shit goes down in that game. I like what I saw. Not usually down for the Wolfenstein games, but that one, when she was playing it, I thought looked really, really cool. But I'll never have time to play that. I mean, I still want to play, at some point in my life, I still want to play Metro. I have this series, and I started it one day, but I had more games to play, so I had to cancel it. So I only did 1 stream of it. But I don't know if it's going to get to a point where a year from now, when I finally have some free time to play Metro, if by then I just won't want to play it, you know? It depends. I think it was 4 years ago I got around to playing The Resistance 1, 2, 3, and it didn't age too badly that I couldn't play it. We'll see. Aethys is drawing essence from the pillars of Luminous Adra in that region, or in the region. Whatever he means to do with all his power, tracking down these pillars may be the only way to pick up his trail. Locate more pillars of Luminous Adra. Okay. Finding more Adra sites. Has a vested interest in there. Governor Clary, maybe to help you point in the right direction. For sure. Stranded. Your attitude is welcome, welcome. Your attitude is welcome. You are welcome. Cool. Is there an easy way out of this place? To walk all the way back to the beginning, don't I? F my B. Maybe just start fresh with that new Metro game come out this year. There's another Metro game coming out? My god. Wait, that's only the 3rd one? Right, there's Metro 2033 or whatever. It has the red case. There's Metro Last Light, the 2nd one. Would this be the 3rd one or the 4th one? I guess in my game he was super focused on the truth and freedom, so he shouldn't hum so disapprovingly. Oh. You mean from the first game? To second game? I think... Well, the hum's also a clue that I think you can hide, subtext. But... I think at this point, he is more focused on loyalty because of the ending that I chose for him. You know, putting him in charge of something. I don't want to spoil anything, but I guess now he's a bit more dutiful because of that, too. But duty and truth kind of go hand in hand sometimes. Maybe that's the way it is for him right now. There's only 2, so 23 and Last Light. Exodus, supposedly a bit more open world than the purely linear first 2 games. Cool. As the souls move past you, some turn their heads in your direction, but most seem fixated below you on the Adra pillar beneath your feet. A few nod their heads in thanks or raise a hand to acknowledge your presence.
What do you see that I can't, Watcher?
Souls. Dozens of them, maybe hundreds. They're all going to the Adra Pillar. Oh, nothing really. I just saved countless souls by re-eliminating the Adra Pillar. Thank the gods, the island's lost souls are finally heading to the Adra Pillar. I'm not thanking the gods.
All of them? Really?
She strokes the cage of her lantern, appearing lost in thought. Her faith is dwindling soon, I can already tell. A small group of souls has started to cluster around you. One of them is standing a bit closer than the others and gestures for your attention.
Watcher, we'd like to come with you.
I can't just have a bunch of souls wandering around with me wherever I go. What's the matter with you guys? You're gonna scare people. I made a different choice then, thanks. No problem. The choices that you made in the game will affect how characters appear in this game and will also affect if they appear at all. Moreover, in Pillars 2, one of the changes they added were relationship changes. So when speaking with the developers of the game, they mentioned one of the things that they noticed from the first game, or that relationships weren't fleshed out among characters, right? So if you recruited someone, like a Loth, you would do a storyline quest, and you speak to them to advance the quest every now and then, and that would be the extent of your character development with them in terms of relationship, right? And every now and then you might have them do an exchange between the characters in the party. Just random quotations between the characters. The same way you might have in Mass Effect, when you and two character members are walking around and they just start doing random quotes. But to be fair, in Mass Effect, when you have two members of the party walking around together, their relationship evolves based on how you've been treating them the entire game, and their quotes that are random change. And they're doing that for Pillars 2. So in Pillars 2, they have full-fledged relationships. So Adra may not get along with a certain party member that you get later on, because you find out that Adra is racist against a certain type of character, a certain type of kith that you didn't know about beforehand because you didn't really encounter that in narrative in the first game. Or you might find out that someone takes offense to Zati's faith and what she believes in. And so you can't have those two party members in the same party at the same time because there's a rift. Maybe there's an imbalance to the way they speak to each other, how they act in battle, and things like that. So relationships in this game mean so much more between companions, and also when they're with you, whom they're with, and where you're going at the time. So something to keep in mind as you play, should you choose to do so. Why don't you just go to the Adra Pillar?
We would, and we appreciate that you showed us the way, but what if the Adra goes dark again before we reach the beyond?
Very well, follow me.
Can I harvest the souls now?
Shrug if you want.
Oh, I do. So I will.
Do you? Zati glides her hands in a series of motions that resemble a martial art or an intricate dance. As she slides a circle around the area, she begins swinging her lantern faster and farther from her body until an ephemeral light flares from the inside. The luras answered and several souls change course, drifting past the lantern's cage to disappear.
Thank you, Watcher.
Go fuck yourself, dead sailor. Weirdos. Seems like they fleshed them out to be more like relationships in Baldur's Gate 2. Never got a chance to play it, heard a lot about it, but I'll take your word for it. They do draw many inspirations from Baldur's Gate, so it wouldn't surprise me if that's the case. Are we cool now, guys?
We're lucky the cage worked.
We will remain here to see to our dead.
Echosi, but I must take stock of our supplies.
How are we to rebuild after all this? I cannot imagine.
Not my problem.
We should build more of these cages, I think.
Good answer. Okay, cool. So we explored the training hall, unlocked the good stuff for that, both exits and entrances. Foreman's quarters, check. Footprint, check. Footprint, check. Footprint, check. Just came from that hall right there. Shielding cage, we explored. And we went down to that little cavern right there. And there's nothing to do over there, so I think we fully explored the Ingwithan dig site. Everybody clap your hands. It's a rare condition in this day and age gets things done and leave happily. 'Cause now I've done my job and I can leave this accursed site. Yes. Going as fast as they can. Nicely done. Peace out. P tilde SOUT. Peace out. Now we can go back and be like, yo, dog, remember that thing you told us to do? Yes, we did it. What? Yeah, man. Now you owe us big time. And he'll be like, damn it. And I'll be like, yeah, give me a ship. And he'll say, here you go. Waves batter a splintered hull that doggedly refused to sink. Whoever abandoned this may have left something behind. You stumble upon an ancient shipwreck. Its sails hang from the mast like cobwebs, shredded by cannon fire and vicious winds. The ship's hull is cracked and bow, but there may still be something inside worth salvaging. Okay. Sift. Nothing of value? Continue searching. Juana colors. Oh, for the flag. Maritime flags declare a ship's origin and allegiance and are used to distinguish friend from foe in the high seas. These are the colors of the Juana, which bear the Wayfinder's emblem. What else you got? Milk. 16 flags of milk? Cool. I like it. Let's shortcut to port. Set course, rather. Those big old feet print. Same music as Pillars 1. I've heard different tunes thus far. Let's go back to the harbor. Can I just choose a place to go right away? Governor Clario's estate. Oh, directly there? That's the way. I like it. I love the new navigation in this game. It's so good. No more wandering and wandering and wandering and wandering. And we're right there inside? I thought I was going to put us directly on the outside of it. This is so cool. I'm so happy. Navigation is exceptional. By far, yes. So much time saving. Look how proud our team looks. I just noticed Aloth fiddles his fingers. Look, if you look closely in the game, you can see him. He holds his hands. He starts fiddling with his fingers underneath. Now he's looking through his tomes. Wonderful. I love the idle animations. I love it so much. Also, look how the lantern changes how the shadows are cast behind you and in front of you based on where she moves it. It's all wonderful. It's all splendid. What's not splendid is that is the end of the stream. This is supposed to be my day off from streaming, but because this game comes out Tuesday and I have a chance to play it early, of course I'm not going to turn that down. Tomorrow, aka right now,